Hello everyone. I just picked up this 1971 Chevy Corvette off of Marketplace. It looks really good from a distance. It has been repainted. The original color was blue. They repainted it to yellow. It's not perfect, like I said, from a distance. It looks really good, but you can actually see some of the orange peel types issues in the paint. Some of the fenders you can see it a little bit better. So I don't think it was done professionally. So anyway, I'll probably end up repainting it at some point, but I'll probably wait until I get mechanically sound and get some of the other stuff taken care of. Wheels are actually, the tires were just replaced last year, so at least I'm starting with some good tires on it. Here's another thing, like on the paint, you can see how when they painted it yellow, they just painted over the chrome here. I don't know why they didn't take the time to actually tape that off. I'll probably remove that paint and take it back to the chrome. It's got a few minor issues on it. Like right down here, you can see a small crack. At least it feels like a crack. I'll have to fix that. The big thing up on front, you can see where the rivets for the holds on the main bar that supports the headlights and all, they're starting to pop through, so I'll have to do something with that. But here's another example of the paint. You can kind of see, like right here, where it's all flaking out, and so all that'll have to be taken care of. You know, I'll buff it out. It'll make it look a little better, but still, at some point, will need to be repainted or sanded. The interior is pretty nice in the car, with the exception of the armrest on the driver's side. Looks like they tried to tape the cover on it to do a really good job of it. So I'll have to take care of that. There's the armrest over there in the other seat. But overall, dash looks good. Just have one little crack right here. Seats look good. T-tops actually have the interior cover on it. It is a automatic transmission. The speedometer reads 2,942 miles, so it's probably turned over. I can't believe it has, but it probably has. All the gauges work, with the exception of the tachometer, from what I can tell so far. I'll pop the hood so you can see the engine. Originally I told you the paint was blue, but you can kind of see it here on the door jamb where it used to be blue. I'll probably take it back to that color at some point. It has a Chevy 350 engine on it. I'll start it up here shortly so you can hear it run. It had, when I bought it, first time I started, it had a miss. Not sure what was causing it, but it hasn't happened since. Pulled it on the trailer, got it home, drove it, didn't experience the miss there. So I'm not sure what it was, but I'll look into it. I'll go through this and check the compression, tune the carburetor, do something to the distributor. Originally this car came with a points distributor. The individual I bought it from said they just replaced the points with HEI electronic components inside the distributor. Didn't change the distributor, just the components inside. But I'll go through there and look at that. First thing I'll do is do an oil change on it, check the compression, do a complete tune-up on it, and then see if there's a miss on it after that. But engine compartment looks really clean. It's got the air conditioning compressor still hooked up. I don't know if the air conditioning works. I haven't tried it, but most likely it doesn't. But I'll have to check the air hoses too. The vacuums, the headlights don't pop up as quick as they should. But anyway, that's common. We'll have to just figure out where the issue is. Now I'll actually start the car for us. Haven't started it since yesterday, so see what it does.
is actually pretty smooth right now. I don't notice a miss in it. I believe it's still a stock engine, but it runs pretty good.
I have to figure out why it buzzes. I'm gonna put a key in it. All right, so that's the engine. I'm gonna lift it up in the air so we can look underneath it. After I do one more walk around. All right. Okay, I only lifted it up halfway so we can take a good look at eye level of the car. Again, tires are new, look good. I'll clean them up a little bit. Here you can really see kind of some of the imperfections in the paint. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can kind of see it's not bubbling, but it's like an orange peel or something to it. So I'll play around with it though. I don't want to paint it right away, but I'll play around with it and see if I can still make it look a little bit better. I got this car for a pretty decent price, for a 71. Yeah, so anyway, I'll lift it up the rest of the way so we can get a good look underneath. Okay, it's up in the air. I'll just walk around, make sure the safety locks are all in place before I get underneath it. Yep. So we're good to get underneath it. Let me set up a light here real quick so you can actually see under here. Okay, so we'll start from the rear. New mufflers were put on it recently. They sound pretty good. They're still running the smaller exhaust, so I'll probably take it up to 2 inches. I'll probably put headers on it too. It's got the stock manifolds. The spring looks like it's a little worn out. I'll probably end up replacing that. I'm just not sure if I'll put a stock spring on it or go to a graphite spring. Not sure. Anyway, I'll work on the engine first. Make sure you got it all tuned up before getting under here. Frame looks like pretty good condition. There's some surface rust, but what 54-year-old car is not going to have surface rust? I'll clean it up a little bit. You can see they just replaced some of the steering components. I do have a leak, I think, still in there. I'm not sure because you can see it coming from the Pitman arm box up there. But anyway, that steers fine. I didn't have any issue with it. That hole seems a little kinked right there. There's a oil leak, I believe. This looks like oil right here on the torque converter cover. I got it over the starter too. I'll figure all that out. Looks like it has a transmission leak. You can see the red fluid right here. So I'll figure that out too. You know, again, it's a 50-some-year-old car. I think it's original transmission and engine in it. So the seal's probably just getting a little age on them. So I'll just have to replace some of them. The steering looks pretty good. The A-arms look really good. I'll check the ball joints and all that at some point. Then going to the rear of the car. Parking brake, I'll test to see if that works. would have thought this car would have had drum brakes, but it almost looks like disc brakes in there. Oh, I'll take the tires off and figure that out. So anyway, that's pretty much the underneath side of the Vette. Again, it doesn't look too bad. All right. And the underneath side from the outside. Looks like we're missing a couple screws here. I'll have to figure that out. Haven't seen any leaks from the radiator, so we've been pretty good on that. All right, that's the walk around. I just want to document the car before I start doing anything to it. I'll videotape any work I do on it so I can put it on the channel. This is really my first video, first time narrating. I'll try to get better at it. Anyway, leave a like and a subscribe if you want more of this content. Again, it's my first time, so go easy on me. See you later. Bye.